they can. They stay sober as long as they can, right? And again, they're not sociopaths. There are alcoholic sociopaths, but most of them aren't. And so they experience grief and shame, and they're battered by this process, right? But it often only serves to send them back to the drug because it's the only place they can find solace. Back to the feeling chart, what ends up happening is this baseline normal starts to lose ground, both emotionally and physically. And the normal, the baseline state for an addict, is down here. Right? So these people are no longer, in the midst of active addiction, they're no longer using to get high anymore. They're using just to be normal. Right? They're trying to function. And in fact, I know lots and lots of addicts and alcoholics who are horribly addicted, who continue to work or go to school. There's amazing stories of people getting 4 points at the University of Michigan, in entire careers, and continue to use this way, go through this cycle again and again and again. So, questions? Yeah.
I couldn't remember the article, who wrote the article, but it's a doctor, and he's stating that addiction is not a disease of the brain. I'm sure you've heard of it.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
A lot of conflict with that.
I don't have any conflict with it. I mean, he's wrong. I mean, I suppose it would be different if there wasn't a huge science. I mean, believe me, 40 years ago, we believed that this was centered in the brain. We actually used a term called the X factor because we didn't know what it was. But we saw that people followed this measurable course. Remember, going back to the causal model? They did things in a kind of a methodical way, and they developed these symptoms. And their brains weren't right? They were like delusional, right? But there's an enormous amount of science, and all I recommend that you do is Google. If you're interested in the science, Dawn Farm has a blog that has been running for years, and we cite national research all the time. And I mean, it's a little like, I don't know, what do you think, Steve? Is it pretty much resolved? It's like looking at a computer and saying, I think there may be something electronic going on in there. That part of the jury is, I mean, unfortunately, that most recent set of articles about that guy who says addiction isn't a disease, you know what precipitated those articles? Wrote a book. Selling a book. So that's part of what drove him. Yeah.
I'm not sure where you're leading us here, because you say if you stop drinking and become sober, you're going to